As sin's true nature is, each joy seems prologue to some great amiss. So full of artless jealousy is guilt. It spills itself in fearing to be spilt.
Where's the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
Oh, hello, Ophelia.
How should I, your true love, know from another one?
Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song?
What say you? He's dead and gone, lady. Dead and gone. At his head a grass-green turf, at his heels a stone.
Oh, nay, but Ophelia.
Pray you mark!
My lord, alas, look here.
How do you, pretty lady?
Pray, let's have no more words of this. But when they ask you what it means, say you this. Up he rose and donned his clothes and up the chamber door. Let in the maid that out the maid never departed more. I hope all will be well. We must be patient. But I cannot choose to him but to weep. They think they lay him in the cold ground. My brother will know of this. And so I thank you for your good counsel. Good night, sweet lady, good night! Good night!
How long hath she been thus?
Calmly, calmly, good Laertes.
Drop of blood that's calm proclaims me bastard. Cries cuckold to my father. Brands the harlot even here, between the unsmirched brow of my true mother.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude! Do not fear our person. There's such divinity doth hedge a king.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with.
No, Laertes!
Hell allegiance! Conscience and grace to the profoundest pit! I dare damnation! Let come what comes. Only I'll be revenged most truly for my father.
Who shall stay you?
My will, not all the world's. And for my means, I shall husband them so well they shall go far with little.
Aye, then thou speaks like a good child and a true gentleman. That I am guiltless of your father's death, and most sensibly in grief for it. It shall to your level judgment peer, as day doth to your eye.
And will he not come again? No. No, he's dead. Go to thy deathbed. He will never come again.
Oh, Rose of May, dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia, hadst thou thy wits and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus. Is it possible a young maid's wit should be as mortal as an old man's life?
There's rosemary. That's for remembrances. I pray you, love, remember. And there's pansies. That's for thoughts. And there's fennel for you. And columbines. And there's rue for you. And some for me, too. We may call it herb of grace of Sundays. You must wear your rue with a difference. There's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. They say he came to a good end.
Where the offense is, let the great axe fall. Now must your conscience my acquittance seal, and you must put me in your heart for friend. Sith you heard that he which hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
Tell me why you proceeded not in these feats so crimeful and capital in nature.
The queen, his mother, lives almost by his looks. And for myself, my virtue or my plague, I know not which, she is so conjunctive to my life and soul that as the star moves not but in his sphere, I could not but by her.
So I have a noble father lost, a sister driven to desperate terms whose worth, if praises may bring back, stood challenger on mount of all the age for her perfections. But my revenge will come.
Break not your sleeps for that. You must not think that we are made of stuff so flat and dull that we can let our beard be shook with danger and think it pastime. But, you shortly shall hear more. I loved your father, and we love ourselves, and that, I hope, will teach you to imagine. From Hamlet. Laertes, you shall hear. High and mighty, you shall know I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow I shall beg your leave to your kingly eyes, where I shall, first asking your pardon, thereunto recount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. Hamlet. Naked. And in the postscript, he says alone. Can you devise me?
I am lost in it, my lord. But let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart.
If he be now returned, I shall work him to an exploit now ripe in my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall. And for his death, no wind of blame shall breathe. Not even his mother shall uncharge the practice and call it accident. Laertes, was your father dear to you? Or are you like the painting of a sorrow, a face without a heart?
Why ask you this, my lord?
There live within the very flame of love a kind of wick or snuff that will abate it. And nothing is as a like goodness still. For goodness, growing to a pleurisy, dies in its own too much. That we would do, we should do when we would. For that would changes and hath abatements and delays, as many as there are tongues, our hands, our accidents. And then this should is like a spendthrift sigh that hurts by easing. But to the quick of the ulcer, what wouldst thou undertake to show yourself your father's son, in deed more than in word?
One woe doth tread upon another's heels, so fast they follow. Your sister is drowned, Laertes.
Drowned.